following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
It's now time for high school basketball here on the sports voice of East Central Ohio, WTNS. Coming up, we'll have all the information on the pregame show. Plus, coming up, Coach's Corner with WTNS sports announcer Steve Corries. It's right here on the sports voice of East Central Ohio.
Life is full of uncertainties. What happens to your assets after you pass away shouldn't be one of them. At Raymond James Financial Services, we offer a transfer on death agreement that allows your estate to be held in a brokerage account, so it avoids the probate process and goes directly to your heirs. To find out how to make things easier for your loved ones, call financial advisor Shane Pyle at 622-3110, located in Coshocton. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
This guy has a mattress on the roof of his car. She's putting on makeup while she's driving. Turn signals, people.
It's not you, it's them. But your independent insurance agent has you covered. They'll help you choose the Grange auto coverage you want for your unique needs. You can't choose who's on the road, but you can choose the right protection for the way they drive.
Call Albertson Insurance at 740-622-0572.
Policy and coverage not available in all states.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
My first guest on Coach's Corner, Troy Dolick, the head coach of the Ridgewood Generals. Generals come in with a record of 14-9 on the season. Opened up with a tournament win on Saturday night. Kind of wanted to talk to you about how you felt that went.
It was a little sloppy at first, but we just wanted to play a game after our senior night. It was a tough loss for us here against Sandy Valley. And our boys just wanted to come out and get their legs underneath them again, going Saturday against Edison. I thought second and third quarter was a little bit better, and it was just kind of one of those games to get us prepared for tonight.
All right, now Coshocton tonight. Obviously, they've been on a little bit of a roll. They've won 4 of their last 6 games, but had one of those streaks in the middle there where they really struggled. But played them early, beat them at Coshocton. Kind of a thumbnail. What do you expect tonight?
Well, right out the window. It's a rivalry game. It really doesn't matter what's happened throughout the regular season or even in years past. It's one of those games where I believe that we've played each other 4 or 5 times in the last 3 years. So these boys know Coshocton's boys just as well as anybody else. So it's not necessarily going to be execution tonight. It's going to come down to who wants it more, honestly.
All right, keys to the victory. What do you got to do here this evening?
Taking care of the basketball.
That's kind of been your thing here lately.
It has been. Turnover's been our kryptonite the entire season. Games that we play really well in, we take care of it, and the games that we don't, we turn the ball over and make it a lot more challenging on ourselves.
In a game like this, offensively, will you do anything differently, or are you going to keep trying to push as much as you can, rebound the basketball, get it out, and, opportunity shots?
Yeah, this late in the season, especially with having played as many games as what we had, not a whole lot of time to really change much. We just kind of tried to fine-tune what we've been working on all season and see if it pays off tonight.
All right, health of the ball club, how are we going?
Good to go for the most part.
All right, that's head coach Troy Dolick. Good luck here this evening.
All right, thanks, Hughes.
We'll be back with Coach Helder. This is high school basketball, WTNS Coshocton.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
My second guest on Coach's Corner, Jamie Helder, the head coach of the Coshocton Redskins. Redskins come in with a record of 8-14 on the season, but are on kind of a roll. 1-4 of your last 6, and I really, over the weekend, watched you play. Thought you played a lot better. What's the coach think?
Yeah, things have seemed to come together here lately, and the ball's bouncing our way a little bit, and you got to have that when you get to this time of the year. You know, a little bit of luck to get things going, and you know, it's been a bumpy road with all those single-digit losses early and the frustrations that would get set up because of single-digit losses and not seeming to be able to get the break once in a while. But hopefully we can shoot the ball well tonight and a couple things go our way.
All right, Ridgewood tonight, a team that you've really familiar with, played them earlier in the year. It was a really good ball game down at the Classic. And what expectations here tonight?
Oh, this is going to be tournament atmosphere, no doubt, and I'm sure they're going to be just as pumped as we are. We know it's good to get another shot at them after a close loss that we had in the Holiday Classic with them, and we're really excited to be here and really excited to play. And you know, they got a couple good kids. That big kid inside is a threat. Big, strong kid uses his left hand really well when he goes to his left, and I think we got to do well on him, keep him off the backboards. Then obviously they're famous for running out and getting them easy ones off of a rebound and a missed shot, or even sometimes a make shot. They'll throw the ball long and get easy ones. We can't allow them to have easy ones tonight.
All right, Keys, what do you want to get done to get out of here with a win?
Well, you know, we're going to run our stuff. We're going to do what we do. And I told the kids, I said, if it takes us 2 minutes to get the shot we want, then 2 minutes it is. You know, we're going to do what we do, and hopefully we can use the dribble drive a little bit to our advantage tonight. And if we shoot it well and can hold our own on the backboard and don't turn it over a bunch, I like how we're playing right now.
All right, health of the ball club. Everybody seems to be out there.
Yeah, we've dressed in 13 tonight, and I think we're good. We've had a couple good practices, and you know, this time of the year we kind of talked on the way up here, the coaches, and there's not a lot we can do. The plan has been put in place by the previous 22 games and the months of preparation that we have for it. So, you know, other than a few sets called here or there, we got what we got, and we're going to go play, and hopefully we can be better tonight.
All right, that's head coach Jamie Helder. Good luck here this evening.
Thanks, Coos.
All right, we'll be back with a pregame. This is high school boys tournament basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Inslee Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to insleeagency.com.
Start spring by beating the rush and stopping in to Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. This is General Sales Manager Craig Abner. We just received the hardest to find low-mile vehicles between $17,000 and $23,000. From SUVs to sedans, we have them all in your price range, and they won't last long. We have the most desirable vehicles all in one location. So stop in for a good buy before interest rates increase. Also, if you have a vehicle with under 100,000 miles and are thinking about selling it, bring it down. Let us buy it. Visit us online for your next vehicle at Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Coshocton.com.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center is committed to prioritizing the safety of our patients. That promise of better care is reflected in our achievement of a Leapfrog Hospital Safety Grade A for safety excellence and a top 10% ranking for patient safety in the nation from Health Grades 2 years in a row. We strive to be the gold standard of care and have demonstrated that pledge to every patient with our commitment to patient safety. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
And hello, everyone. I'm Steve Corey, along with Chris Wallace, and it's high school tournament basketball time, Division III style. It's Ridgewood, 14-9 against Coshocton, who comes in with a record of 8-14 on the season. Ridgewood has really had their way with Coshocton in the last 5 meetings, winning the last 5 ball games. Earlier this season at the Coshocton Classic, Ridgewood defeated Coshocton in a really good ball game, 68-62. Last year, Coshocton lost in the tournament to Ridgewood by a score of 62-41. But here's the rub in this ball game. Ridgewood's has struggled in recent weeks. They've only 3-7 in their last 10 games, while on the flip side, Coshocton comes in winning 4 of their last 6 ball games. So Coshocton playing much better basketball at this point. Taking a look at how the tournament schedule rounds out, Ridgewood defeated Richmond Edison here on Saturday night 51-12 to set up this matchup. Other games in the area, the winner of this game will meet the winner of Bel Air and Belmont Union Local Bel Air is the 6th seed, Union Local the 7th. In the lower half of the bracket, Garraway is the number 1 seed, and they play Newcomerstown tonight at Garraway. Also playing tonight will be Buckeye Trail. We'll meet Buckeye Local. Buckeye Trail comes in as the number 11 seed. Buckeye Local, the number 14 seed in the tournament. Taking a look around the area and other games that we're going to be paying attention to tonight. Down at St. Clairsville, Riverview meets up with St. Clairsville in a ball game that also has the same feel to it, because St. Clairsville, after a great start, has really fallen on hard times, losing 4 of their last 5. Also playing tonight is going to be Tri-Valley. The Scotties will match up tonight as well in a Division II contest, and we'll keep you as informed on those as we possibly can. We'll get back and get to the starting lineups in a moment. This is high school tournament basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
In the nation, we know how it feels when a company doesn't treat you like a priority. You feel small. Or worst of all, like you're just a voice in a crowd. At Nationwide, we put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call Scott Boyer in Coshocton today at 740-622-2131.
Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval. Availability and details vary. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
This is Jay Shepler, General Sales Manager at Jeff Drennan Ford. At Jeff Drennan Ford, we have the area's largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including trucks. Our large inventory means you don't have to go out of town to find the vehicle you want. From Expeditions and Suburbans to fit the entire family, to diesel trucks, Broncos, and fuel-efficient cars. We have the selection to help you find the perfect vehicle. Check out our inventory online at jeffdrennanford.com or shop locally at Jeff Drennan Ford, 801 South 2nd Street in Coshocton.
Do you need health care without the wait? Muskingum Valley Health Center's Urgent Care is now open to serve all residents in Coshocton and surrounding counties. From feeling under the weather to a sprained ankle, MVHC Urgent Care is here for all of your urgent health care needs. Simply walk in and be seen 7 days a week at the new MVHC Urgent Care located at 235 Kenwood Drive in Coshocton, directly across from Jeff Drennan Ford. MVHC Urgent Care. Healthcare without the wait. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. Welcome back to Ridgewood High School. The starting lineups are brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, a locally owned family business offering a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. Starting off with the visiting team in tonight's contest, the Coshocton Redskins. At a guard position, a 5'11 senior, number 0, Zach Jennings. At another guard position, a 6'2 senior, number 1, Jacob Lonsberry. Another guard is a 5'10 freshman, number 2, Colton Conkle. At the forward position, a 6'3 senior, number 23, Alec Lopper. At the other forward position, a 6'3 senior, number 30, Abe Jarvis. Now for the home team in tonight's contest, the Ridgewood Generals. At a guard position, a 5'9 senior, number 3, Keegan Millender. At another guard position, a 5'10 senior, number 5, Xander Stroup. At the center position, a 6'4 senior, number 13, Caden Bradford. At another guard position, a 6'1 senior, number 14, Dalton Patterson. And finally, at the other guard position, a 6-foot junior, number 15, Josiah Cahill. The starting lineups have been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in New Cumberstown, New Philadelphia, and Caldwell.
Coaches in the ball game tonight. Jamie Helder is the head coach for Coshocton. They come in with a record of 8-14 on the season. Troy Dolick, the head coach up at Ridgewood, they are 14-9 on the campaign. Quickly wanted to run down some other games of interest tonight. We told you about Riverview down at St. Clairsville, Indian Creek's at Tri-Valley. New Cumberstown goes to Garaway. Union Local's at Bel Air. Buckeye Local is at Buckeye Trail. Maysville at Indian Valley, which should be an interesting ball game. And these are Division II games. Tonight, Cambridge is at Meadowbrook. Claymont is at John Glenn. Philo is at New Philadelphia. West Holmes goes to Lisbon Beaver Local. Carrollton goes to East Liverpool. Shenandoah is at River. Now this is Division IV. Shenandoah is at River Local. Steubenville Central Catholic will be at Malvern. Conotton Valley goes to Strasburg. Bellsville will play Highland. Rosecrans is at Tuskegee Central Catholic. And Toronto will meet Monroe Central in action tonight. And we'll try to get you as many of those games as possible as the night goes on. Big one here, Chris. You know, we talked a little bit about the fact that Coshocton comes in with really on a little bit of a high streak. Ridgewood got that win Saturday night, but in general has really struggled over the last month and a half.
Yeah, certainly have. Just doing a couple Ridgewood games here as of late. The scoring seems to be not as big as it has been. Getting a couple great looks. I think they looked a little more down to the low post area, to the block, which is always a great thing. I love to see more post action. But the outside shooting for Ridgewood, if we had some of those stat sheets from the last couple games, just not getting as many threes and not converting as many threes as well. And, you talked about I missed the game last Saturday at, I believe, 1:30 in the afternoon was Coshocton and Morgan. And, Coshocton firing on all cylinders and really offensively doing everything right. And, Abe Jarvis, I believe, 5 3-pointers in the first half. And, again, just shooting the lights out. So I think you almost have to throw the Holiday Classic out. And you're starting at 0 tonight. You have a cross-county rival. You've got a full stands, full gym. This is what tournament basketball is all about. And I tell you, it's going to be a fun one tonight. Everybody asks me, what do you think about it? And it's going to be a close one, I think. And really just looking forward to getting this one going.
The big thing I'm going to be interested to see if Ridgewood tries to establish that low post game with Caden Bradford. Bradford is going to be a mismatch problem for Coshocton, no question about that. So, I think he could be a key, especially early in this ball game.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Some low post entries there as the 6'4 senior, Caden Bradford. And I'll be interested to see either team, whether they do any full court pressure and see if they start that from the tip or if that's something we pick up a little later in the ball game.
All right, both teams have hit the floor. We're just about ready to get underway from Ridgewood. This is a sectional tournament game, and it'll be Lonsberry getting the tip. Ball is controlled by Jarvis, gets it over to Lopper, and we're underway from Ridgewood. Zach Jennings crosses the timeline, works down towards the left side, gives to Lonsberry, high on the left wing. Lonsberry picks it up and goes to Lopper. Alec Lopper off the dribble, looking, penetrates the right side, thought about it, but got it to Jennings in the corner, takes it inside, skips it, and throws it away. So first turnover goes against Coshocton, and not something Coach Helder wanted to see this early. So Ridgewood with a basketball. Hands the ball to Dalton Patterson. He'll run the show for the Generals. Patterson crosses the timeline, works towards the left wing. Picks up his dribble out front to Stroup. He's got a wide open three and hits it. Big basket right out of the gate, and Xander Stroup hits the triple, and it's now 3-0 Quickly the other way is Coshocton. Out front it goes to Conkle. Right wing to Lonsberry. Lonsberry dribbles out front to Lopper. Lopper goes to Jennings on the left wing. Gives it to Conkle. He's going to step into a long three, and he buries it. Colton Conkle from deep on the left side ties it at 3. Here comes Ridgewood. Patterson high on the right wing. Penetrates down, skip pass over in the corner to Cahill. He shot, he hits a 3. Josiah Cahill. So 3 shots, 3 triples. 6-3 the score. With the basketball, Lonsberry penetrates to the baseline, now brings it all the way back out. Now his bump, but no call, gets it out front to Conkle. Colton Conkle off the dribble, spins into the lane. Picks up his dribble, right side to Jarvis. Jarvis out front to Jennings. Jennings left wing to Conkle. Thought about it, but now guarded by Straub. Backs it out, now penetrates, kicks it out to Jennings. Jennings off the dribble, goes all the way to the hoop, throws up a shot, and draws a 2-shot foul. So Zach Jennings will be at the line to shoot 2. Foul will go on Keegan Millender, his first, team's first.
That was an excellent take to the basket by Zach Jennings. And I tell you, another matchup, Coos, we're looking forward to is Zach Jennings and Keegan Millender, both very quick and fast point guards. A pretty good matchup here tonight.
First throw is good by Jennings. 6-4 our score. 6:09 play here in the opening quarter. Gives it a bounce and misses the shot, and Bradford rebounds. Bradford ahead to Millender. Millender on a dead run. Brings it across the timeline. Tries to get all the way to the hoop. Up fake. Puts it on the glass and in. Keegan Millender gets a hoop. And the score now is 8-4. Ridgewood on front. Lonsberry left wing to Conkle. Trying to get baselines. Cut off. Now brings it back outside to Jarvis from way downtown. Bank shot no good. Ball's rebounded by Patterson. Patterson brings it himself, trying to penetrate, but skips it out to Cahill. Cahill down inside to Bradford. Skip pass all the way across to Straub, who lets a long 3 ball go, and he hits another one. Ridgewood has come out on fire here, and Straub has hit a pair of them. And Coshocton wants a timeout with 5:24 to play here in the opening quarter. Ridgewood has taken an 11-4 lead. They want a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village.
We'll also let you know that Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is now accepting new patients. They specialize in sports medicine as well as joint, low back, and neck pain. They believe in an integrated approach through massage, chiropractic, nutrition, and state-of-the-art therapies to achieve one goal, for their patients to regain their health as quickly and responsibly as possible.
I couldn't ask for a better start if you're a Generals fan, no question about it, coming out on all cylinders. I don't think they missed a shot yet.
I don't think they have either, and I tell you, we just talked about they haven't been shooting the ball well as of late, and they've turned the tables here early in the first quarter.
Coshocton will trigger in, 5:22 to play in the opening quarter, 11-4, Ridgewood with the early lead. Jennings works right side, now backs it out, goes to Hudson Wesney, who checked in. Wesney, couple dribbles, hands it to Conkle. Conkle steps into a 3 ball. It's going to be off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Patterson. Patterson brings it quickly the other way. Dalton Patterson will reset the offense out near the timeline. Has it still dribbling now towards the right wing. Out to Straub, wide open again for another 3. This one he misses, but there's Bradford with a big rebound. Puts it off the rim and in. Caden Bradford got the offensive board and put it in, and it's now 13-4, 4:38 to play here in the opening quarter. Lonsberry quickly the other way, all the way to the rim. Little shovel shot, missed it. Ball's tipped around. Rebound comes down to Cahill. Cahill brings it himself. Cahill all the way to the corner to Straub. Straub powers his way in. They're going to say he stepped on the inline, so that'll be Ridgewood's first turnover. So the ball will go over to Coshocton. Trailing by 9, 13-4. Pressure, token pressure now. Ridgewood backs it off. And Jennings will bring it across the timeline. Jennings, cut off by Millender, gives the ball to Jarvis. Jarvis dumps it into the corner to Conkle. All the way to the hoop. He's bumped and going to be fouled. And picking up the foul is going to be Dalton Patterson, be his first, team second. It'll be Coshocton ball on the baseline. 4:07 to play here in the opening quarter. 13-4, Ridgewood with the lead. In the corner to Jennings, steps into a three ball and hits it. Zach Jennings gets a hoop for Coshocton. He now has 4 points, and it's 13-7. Patterson has it, goes right wing to Millender, penetrates, kicks it out to Stroup, all the way to the basket, dumps it down low to Bradford, lays it in. Nice move, good penetration, and Bradford, the recipient of a good pass, and lays it in. Makes it 15-7. Ball stolen away. With the ball, Cahill, he puts it up, missed it, but there's Millender following up for the rebound and the basket. So turnover for Coshocton, and now the ball is deflected out of bounds by Cahill as Coshocton a little lackadaisical, almost a steal there. 10-point lead, 17-7. Lonsberry will trigger in, 3:33, full court pressure. They get into Wesney. Wesney brings it himself across the timeline. Gets it back out to Lonsberry. Now to Conkle, to Jarvis on the right wing. Out front it goes to Wesney. Off the dribble, takes it inside. Little scoop shot, missed it. Rebound Patterson again. Patterson himself. Patterson's bump, no call. Yes, there is a call. Lonsberry will pick up the personal foul. Be his first, team's first. And it'll be Ridgewood basketball on the near baseline, on the near sideline. Stroup will trigger in, goes into the corner to Cahill. Cahill tries to dump it down, but stolen away by Bradford and gets it out to Lonsberry. Lonsberry takes it down the left side, backs it out, and gives the ball to Wesney. Wesney, backdoor cut to Jarvis and loses control, stolen away by Patterson. Patterson dumps it down to Bradford, running the floor and lays it in. 6 points for Caden Bradford, 12-point lead, 19-7. Into the corner, there's a three ball by Wesney. That's going to be short, and Millender rebounds. Coshocton has in trouble right now. Heading Millender, little scoop, got it again. And Ridgewood has opened up a 21-7 first quarter lead. Coshocton's going to have to get another 30-second timeout. We'll take a break and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
We're back, and 2:33 to play in the first quarter, 21-7, 14-point Ridgewood lead. The Generals on fire, but really, I think defensively been a big key. With the ball, Jacob Lonsberry. Lonsberry, left side looking. Now he'll back it out and reset the offense. Penetrates all the way to the hoop, puts up a shot. It's no good. And Patterson with another rebound. He comes out, and he's going to be fouled by Lonsberry, which will be his second.
Dalton Patterson with 4 rebounds here in the first quarter.
So Ridgewood will have it in the near sideline, right around the midcourt area. Jarvis will get in. Lonsberry will have to sit with those 2 personal fouls. And with the basketball will be Dalton Patterson. Coshocton shifts into a zone defense. Patterson with a big lead is just going to stand out and make him come out and play. Molesky in for Ridgewood as well on the right wing. Now to Colin Smith, who checked in. Smith back out to Molesky. Molesky to Patterson. Hands it to Millender. And they're just working the perimeter. Down in the corner, there's a 3 ball from the wing, and hitting it again is Xander Stroup, his 3rd triple here in the first quarter. 24-7, down low to Jennings. Jennings back out to Jarvis. Jarvis to Conkle. Conkle spins into the lane, Thought about passing it inside, but brings it back out. With the basketball, Jennings penetrates, skips it to Lopper wide open from the wing. His three ball's good. Alec Lopper gets a triple. And quickly the other way is Ridgewood. 24-10, 1:04 to play. The skip pass into the corner, wide open three ball. That's long by Molesky, but there's Patterson running down a rebound. His fifth. Jump stop inside and makes the basket. First basket for Dalton Patterson. But he's done everything else. Conkle takes it inside, skips it out to Jennings. He's going to take a three ball. High of no good. Ball's tipped and rebounded by Lopper. Lopper has it. He thought about it. Now gives it to Jarvis. Jarvis will reset the offense and give it to Jennings. 26-10, 16-point first quarter lead for Ridgewood. Right wing to Conkle. 25 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Zach Jennings out near the timeline. Now they'll start to go, and he stepped on the end line. So it'll be an over and back. And it'll be a turnover number 4, and it'll be Ridgewood ball at the midcourt stripe. Millender will take a break. Straub gets back in. Molesky hands it to Patterson. 15 seconds to go. 26-10. A monster quarter for Ridgewood to get things underway here this evening. Patterson works to the left side, picks up his dribble, skip pass all the way across to Straub, penetrates, little runner on the rim, no good. Ball tipped high, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. But it was a big one for Ridgewood as they open up a 26-10 first quarter lead. We'll be back. This is high school boys tournament basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
To stay as warm as possible, you add an extra layer. It's the same when it comes to your windows. MRV Siding Supply has Provia triple pane windows, providing an extra layer of insulation. MRV Siding Supply also has Provia Signet fiberglass doors with a foam-filled solid core Energy Star rated. MRV Siding Supply, Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, PA. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Sailor here from Sailor Wealth Strategies. Most people assume they need a large amount of wealth to hire a financial advisor. Not true. I think outside the box to customize a plan for the individual. I also educate my clients along the way about how and why a plan can help and work for them. The key is to have a plan. If you'd like more information or to schedule a free consultation, call Sailor Wealth Strategies at 740-575-4782. We're here to help you achieve your financial goals.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Sailor Wealth Strategies LLC and Cambridge are not affiliated.
We're back. Ridgewood has the ball coming out, leading 26-10 here in the second quarter. Keegan Millender high on the left side, tries to dump it down low to Bradford, stolen away. Turnover number 3 for Ridgewood, and here comes Conkle. Conkle with the basketball, he'll run the point. Goes to right side to Jennings. Zach Jennings takes a look at what's going on. Kobe Morris checked in for Coshocton. Going to the left side, Jennings back out front. There's going to be a Conkle 3, and he hits it. Colton Conkle with his second 3 has 6 points, makes it 26-13. Quickly the other way is Millender, gets into the lane, dumps it down low to Bradford, and he lays it in. Good penetration, and Caden Bradford has 8 points, and it's now 28-13. Here comes Jennings into the corner to Lopper, back to Jennings. Jennings to Jarvis. Jarvis right wing to Conkle, thought about it, now penetrates, picks up his dribble right side. Jennings lets a 3-ball go. That's going to be no good, and Bradford rebounds it. Bradford gives it off to Cahill. He comes in a dead run. Cahill right wing to Molesky. Molesky will pick it up and go out front to Cahill. Cahill penetrates and turns it over. Turnover number 4 for Ridgewood, and here comes Lopper. Lopper down the right side. Goes into the corner to Jennings. Back out front to Conkle. Conkle off the dribble spin move. Now gets it up to Jennings. Jennings behind his back, now trying to penetrate all the way. The hoop is bumped, and there'll be a foul. And be the third team foul. Picking up the foul, I believe, will be Millender.
That's his second foul of the game, so he'll probably take a seat.
He'll have to come out and getting back in quickly. It'll be Dalton Patterson. 28-13, 6:27 to play here in the first half. Jarvis looking, dumps a high lob to Kobe Moore. He puts shot up, and he's going to be fouled by Colin Smith. Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Moore with a pair of throws. First one's no good. First quarter score down at St. Clairsville. Riverview on top in that one early, 13-10. Second throw by Moore on the way. That one rolls in, so Kobe Moore gets the point. Makes it now 28-14. Dalton Patterson to Cahill all the way across to Molesky. Molesky gets it to Patterson. Patterson cross to Cahill, down in the corner to Colin Smith. Back out front to Patterson. Patterson tries to penetrate. Cut off. Now powering inside. A little fadeaway jumper. In and out. Back in. Dalton Patterson with 4 points. And here comes Jennings into the corner to Lopper. Back to Jennings. Out top to Conkle. Left wing to Jarvis. Abe Jarvis to Conkle. Conkle hands the ball to Jarvis. Gets a pick. Gets in the lane. Little runner on the rim. Back out no good. Got his own rebound. Put it up again and hits it. Abe Jarvis gets the rebound and the basket. Makes it 30-16. But here comes Ridgewood to Cahill. Cahill spins inside. Now gets it out to Bradford. Bradford will give it to Patterson. They'll take a look at the coach and reset the offense. 5:28 to play in the first half. Dalton Patterson dribbling high out front. Now it goes to Molesky, left wing to Cahill. Cahill out front to Patterson. Dumps it down low to Bradford. Bradford spin move on the rim and it rolls off, but he's going to be fouled.
Oh, one ref called offensive, the other called defense. Now they're going to converse.
Let's see what they call.
Baseline official had an elbow with kind of a spin move. The baseline official might get his way.
It is going to be an offensive foul. You're right, Chris. I didn't see that, but that'll be a foul on Bradford plus a turnover. Number 5 for Ridgewood makes it his first and team's fifth. So Coshocton has it. Jennings will slowly bring it across the timeline. Approaching 5 minutes here in the second quarter. Jennings reverses, goes to the right side to Jarvis, out front to Lopper. Lopper off the dribble, tries to get all the way to hoop, puts shot up, no good. Bradford clears the boards, gets it to Patterson. Patterson all the way to Cahill down in the left corner. Inside goes to Bradford, but he turned it over. Here comes Lopper. Lopper backs it out and gives it over to Conkle. Conkle, nice hesitation move by Colton Conkle, and he's going to be fouled. Conkle just acted like he was going to pull up, and they ran at him. He went right around and drew contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Conkle's first time to the free throw line tonight.
And that's 2 fouls now on Caden Bradford. Colton Conkle at the line. First throw on the way, on the rim, and rolls in. Conkle 7 points in the ball game. Bradford will sit out as Straub gets back. 30-17. 30-18 as Conkle hits a pair. Wesney in. Kobe Moore will take a break. 4:38 to play in the first half. 30-18. Ridgewood up on top by 12. Cahill gets it across to Molesky. Molesky down the right side. Now out front to Cahill. Left wing to Patterson. Patterson goes baseline, runs into a host of people. Ball is batted around. Patterson missed shot, got his own rebound, put it back up again and scored it. Good effort by Dalton Patterson, staying right with it and got the basket. Out front to Lopper, to Conkle. Let's go. A 3 ball. Back iron no good. Rebound Cahill. Cahill brings it himself. 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Now there's Patterson from deep. That's no good. But Straub hustling gets the basketball rebound, quicks it over to Cahill. He's going to let a 3 ball go. That's going to be hit the top of the backboard. Now go to Coshocton. 32-18 with 3:47 to play here in the first half. More back. Lopper will take a break. Ridgewood maintaining that 14-point lead. Kobe Moore gets it ahead to Jennings. Jennings takes it all the way himself, puts the ball up and in. Zach Jennings just running the floor, beat everybody down the floor. Out front it goes to Colin Smith, 32-20. 12-point Ridgewood lead, 3:28 to play in the second quarter. Patterson works top of the key, now goes over to Straub. Straub dribbles, hands it to Smith, running the weave outside, back to Molesky. Molesky gives it to Cahill. Now he tries to get all the way to the hoop, throws up a shot, and he's going to get the basket and the foul. So good move to the hoop by Cahill. And he'll go to the line to shoot the and one.
Coach Helter not happy. Looked like he blew his whistle about the free throw line, took another 2 steps into the basket. Coach Helter calling for an NBA continuation.
Was pretty close to one of those.
Uh-huh.
Free throw is good. Cahill with 6 points, 35-20. Jennings crossed the timeline, down in the right corner, Wesney, back out front. They just work the perimeter, Jarvis on the left side. Down inside to Conkle, and they turn it over. Not a good pass by Jarvis, and with the basketball will be Ridgewood. (35-20). Cahill hands it back to Patterson. 15-point lead with 2:52 to play here in the first half. Try a trap out front, but they get it to Molesky. Molesky back out to Patterson. Patterson tries to get all the way inside and foul line. Skip pass out. It goes to Straub. Gets his man in the air. Shots blocked out of bounds by Wesney. It'll remain with Ridgewood on the baseline. Ball comes into Patterson. Patterson back into the corner to Straub. He steps into a 3-ball, air ball, and rebound by Conkle. Conkle brings it himself. He'll back it out and set it up. Go right side to Jarvis. Long triple by Jarvis. Front of the rim, no good. Ball rebounded by Patterson. Patterson ahead of the pack to Molesky. Molesky puts it up. Got it to go, and he's fouled. So nice job getting it deep, and Molesky gets the basket. His first. So it'll be at the free throw line for a 3-point play opportunity.
Molesky's first time to the free throw line tonight.
Throw on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound Wesney for Coshocton. 17-point lead now with 2:10 to play in the first half. Out front to go to the corner to Moore. Moore back out front to Conkle. Conkle on the deck, gives it to Jennings. Jennings guarded by Schrock, who played in. Jennings tries to take it all the way. The basket's bumped and basket. Now they're not.
Wow.
Now they're going to call out on the floor.
Yeah, Coach Helter just livid.
That was actually closer to a legitimate basket than the other.
Most certainly was. Coach Helter having a conversation with the official who called the continuation and one on the opposite end.
So at the free throw line will be Colton Conkle. He'll be shooting the 1-and-1. And Patterson back, and Schrock will take a break. 37-20.
I believe Jennings at the free throw line, 1 of 2 tonight.
Jennings' first throw, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Molesky. Ray Molesky brings it down himself. High on the right side with 1:47 to play to Patterson. Jacob Lonsberry's checked back in to Patterson. See what they want to try to run here. Left wing it goes to Cahill. Cahill guarded by Conkle. Go over to Patterson. Patterson off the dribble. Now Cahill penetrates, gives it over to Smith, he lets a three ball go. That's no good, but there's Ridgewood with the rebound. Molesky getting it, the offensive glass. Long rebound. Molesky comes up with it to Straub. Straub tries to get into the lane. Little scoop shot, rolls it in. Xander Straub with a basket. He's got 11 tonight. Good ball game for Straub, and quickly Jennings heads the other way to Lonsberry. 19-point lead with 1 minute to play here in the second quarter. Jennings, right side. Lonsberry lets a three ball go. High arcing, no good. Ball batted out of bounds by Straub. It'll remain with Coshocton. And checking into the lineup for the Redskins will be Zane Bryant and Caleb Schrock getting back for Ridgewood. Patterson will take a break. Lonsberry will trigger in with that 19-point lead. Looking, they dump it out. Ball's deflected, but comes up to Bryant, and Straub's going to pick up a foul. And that'll send Zane Bryant the line to shoot 1-1. Patterson checking back in, doing the old offense for defense thing here late in the second quarter. Zane Bryant at the line. First throw by Bryant, back iron no good. Rebound Patterson. Hey, golly, he's had allowed 8 rebounds here in the first half. Dalton Patterson brings it across the timeline. Right wing it goes to Molesky. Now look for one shot with 37 seconds to play here in the first half. Ridgewood with a 19-point lead and have played extremely well here in this opening half. Cahill, 18 seconds to play. Cahill just holding it out near the center line. Ridgewood trying to get a line as we approach 10 seconds. They'll probably go now. Cahill has it. Crosses over to the left wing, gives it to Patterson, tries to split the pair, and ball's turned over. Jennings with 1 second, lets it go at the buzzer, no good. We played one half of basketball. At the end of the first half, the score, Ridgewood 39, Coshocton 20. We'll be back with the halftime report. This is high school basketball, WTNS, Coshocton.
Start spring by beating the rush and stopping in to Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. This is General Sales Manager Craig Abner. We just received the hardest to find low-mile vehicles between $17,000 and $23,000. From SUVs to sedans, we have them all in your price range, and they won't last long. We have the most desirable vehicles all in one location. So stop in for a good buy before interest rates increase. Also, if you have a vehicle with under 100,000 miles and are thinking about selling it, bring it down. Let us buy it. Visit us online for your next vehicle at Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Coshocton.com.
Shopaholics and people who hate shopping have one thing in common. Neither likes to shop for insurance. At Grange Insurance, we get that. That's why we recommend buying through independent agents.
Let Albertson Lawrence do the shopping for you. They will look at a variety of insurance companies and recommend only the best ones. Companies like Grange, who offer great value and exceptional claims service. Call Albertson Lawrence today at 740-622-0572.
Products not available in all states.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center is committed to prioritizing the safety of our patients. That promise of better care is reflected in our achievement of a Leapfrog Hospital Safety Grade A for safety excellence and a top 10% ranking for patient safety in the nation from Health Grades 2 years in a row. We strive to be the gold standard of care and have demonstrated that pledge to every patient with our commitment to patient safety. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Valley Cheese would like to announce their new winter hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4, and closed on Sundays. Tours are still available, but only by appointment. So call 740-545-6002. At Pearl Valley Cheese, they've been making quality cheese since 1928, including their award-winning Swiss cheese, along with Colby, Marble, Pepper Jack, Farmers, Jumping Jack, and Lacey Baby Swiss. For the best cheese, visit Pearl Valley Cheese, located on State Route 93 in Pearl.
This is Jay Shepler, General Sales Manager at Jeff Drennan Ford. At Jeff Drennan Ford, we have the area's largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including trucks. Our large inventory means you don't have to go out of town to find the vehicle you want. From Expeditions and Suburbans to fit the entire family, to diesel trucks, Broncos, and fuel-efficient cars. We have the selection to help you find the perfect vehicle. Check out our inventory online at jeffdrennanford.com or shop locally at Jeff Drennan Ford, 801 South 2nd Street in Coshocton.
Domino's now has a new deal to help feed your entire family. Take advantage of 2 large, 2-topping pizzas for only $10.99 each, carry out or delivery. That's 2 large pizzas with 2 toppings each delivered to your door for only $10.99 each. Give us a call today in Coshocton at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131 and get 2 large, 2-topping pizzas for $10.99 each, only at Domino's.
The McDonald's is food you buckle in with your seatbelt deal. And there's no reason not to take that extra precaution, because a meal from McDonald's is not just a meal. It's often your most precious cargo.
Now get a free Sausage McMuffin with egg when you download the McDonald's mobile app.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Free Sausage McMuffin with egg valid one time through 4/3/2022 at participating McDonald's. Download and registration required.
If you own a farm, you know that a one-size-fits-all insurance policy isn't a smart way to do business. I'm John Iannello, your American National Insurance Agent in Coshocton, Holmes, and surrounding counties. American National can provide you with a flexible farm package that allows you to customize a policy to match your individual needs. Call me at 740-295-9460 because while you know your business, we know how to help insure it.
To 20. Taking a look at how it happened, Ridgewood jumped out quickly, hit some threes early. It actually hit 4 threes in that first quarter alone to take a 26-10 first quarter lead. They led 39-20 at the half. Taking a look at individual scoring, first for Coshocton, they're led in scoring by Colton Conkle. Conkle with 8 points on a pair of threes and 2 free throws. Zach Jennings has 6 points in a ball game. Alec Lopper and Abe Jarvis, Lopper has 3, Jarvis has 2. Kobe Moore has a point for 1. For Ridgewood, they're led in scoring in the first half by Xander Straub. Straub has 11 points on 3 triples and a 2-point field goal. Caden Bradford has 4 field goals for 8 points. Dalton Patterson, 3 field goals for 6. Keegan Millender, 6. Josiah Kale, 6, and Braden Molesky, 2. That's the 39-point total for Ridgewood. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Ridgewood on top of Coshocton, 39-20. From three-point land, Coshocton is 4 of 13 for 30%. Ridgewood is 4 of 10 for 40%. 2-point field goals, Coshocton 2 of 7 for 28%. Ridgewood is 13 of 17 for 76%. From the free throw line, Coshocton is 4 of 8 for 50%. Ridgewood is 1 of 2 for 50%. In the rebounding department, it is Ridgewood out-rebounding Coshocton 18-6. And turnovers, Coshocton has 5, Ridgewood has 7.
Well, I'll tell you, Chris, you hit it right on the nose with that rebounding numbers and outstanding 2-point shooting.
Absolutely. Taking a look, and we talked about before the game, Ridgewood, the last 2 games I think we've done, Ridgewood was, 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. Well, 4 of 10 in the first half, shooting 40% from beyond the arc is just huge. And then also, Ridgewood getting a lot of high percentage shots. We talked about Caden Bradford being a very focal point of the game here, doing a great job around the rim. Again, 13 of 17 2-point field goals, a lot of those coming in the lane. That's 76%. Coshocton only hitting 2 2-point field goals. They're 2 of 7 for 28%. So I'd say Ridgewood's got great defense, great pressure, but a lot of this, comes from the offensive end. And, of course, rebounding. Huge discrepancy in rebounds. Again, Ridgewood 18, Coshocton with 6. But, a lot of it comes to effort and Ridgewood just shooting the lights out here in the first half.
You really can't rely a lot on that, 3-point shooting forever. You've got to be able to get inside. Caden Bradford does a great job of defending that paint area, and that's been a big factor.
He certainly was. Looks like Coshocton's really doing a good job of trying to stop the penetration. Ridgewood really driving to the basket. Coshocton stops the penetration. Well, then that leaves Caden Bradford wide open under the basket, and he's had a few good looks at that. Another thing I want to talk about is, rebounding. We said that was important. Dalton Patterson leading the way with 8 rebounds. Dalton Patterson for Ridgewood having more rebounds than Coshocton as a team just really goes to show the effort out there in the first half.
All right, that's the halftime report. Coshocton trailing Ridgewood 39-20. We'll be back with the second half. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
This is Jamie from the Coshocton Coffee Connection. Did you know that we serve breakfast sandwiches all day, every day? Our made-to-order breakfast sandwiches include a fresh egg, melted cheese, and your choice of biscuit, bagel, croissant, or my favorite, onion flatbread. Next, choose from sausage or locally purchased bacon. Enjoy that same bacon for lunch on our BLTs, grilled cheese, and turkey bacon clubs. Pair any of our sandwiches with a hot, made fresh daily bowl of soup. Let us complete your order by making you a specialty coffee or tea. Stop by and see us at the Coshocton Coffee Connection.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I'm Bill Given, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
Coshocton Dentistry offers professional, state-of-the-art dental care in a small-town practice. Doctors Brian Dunlap and Patrick Lopper and their entire team are dedicated to educating you with the help of digital technology to give personalized, gentle care that you deserve. Their goal is to simply help their patients keep all their teeth for a lifetime in maximum comfort, function, and aesthetics. Coshocton Dentistry is currently accepting new patients. To schedule your appointment with the local professionals at Coshocton Dentistry, give them a call at 740-622-5774 or stop by 448 Main Street in Coshocton. Visit their website, CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Coshocton has the basketball coming out. Lonsberry has it high, left wing to Jarvis, open, just lets a defender run by, throws up a three, but missed it. The ball batted around, rebound to Bradford. Bradford gets it to Millender. Millender hands it to Patterson, and he lets traffic clear, and he'll cross the timeline just underway in the third quarter. Straub has it in the right corner, back out front to Millender. Left side it goes to Patterson. Patterson to Cahill. Now they just work it outside, hand the basketball to Millender. Millender goes left wing, picks up his dribble to Patterson, thought about it, now steps into a medium-range jumper, back iron no good, but there's Bradford rebounding, missed the shot, got his own rebound again, missed it again. Patterson rebounds it, puts it up, gets it back again, powers it up, and puts it in, and that's just effort right there.
Certainly is.
Ridgewood wants a basketball a little more than Coshocton does. Patterson gets the ball and puts it in. 41-20 with the ball Conkle. Conkle to Lopper, thought about it, now tries to get baseline. Gives the basketball to Conkle's little spin move and scores. Colton Conkle with 10 points into double figures for Coshocton. Cahill's bumped and fouled by Conkle, I believe. He has to be his first, team's first here in the third quarter. And Straub will trigger in, 41-22, just underway here in the third period. Millender, left side, takes it all the way to the hoop, skips it out to Straub. Straub tries to get baseline, has him man beat, and lays it in. Nobody helped, and Straub with another hoop. He's had 13 points. Big night for Xander Straub offensively. Conkle penetrates in the lane, picks it up, gives to Lonsberry. He's going to let a 3-ball go. Back iron, no good. And run down by Ridgewood. Straub takes it himself, all coast to coast, and scores it again. 15 for Straub. Jarvis. Spin move. Fade away. He's fouled on the wrist by Cahill. And he'll go at the line to shoot a pair.
When buying or selling real estate, you want an agent you can trust. Find that agent in Carla Norris from the HER Realtors Coshocton office. Carla makes home buying a hassle-free process for her clients. Call Carla Norris at 740-502-1881.
Jarvis' first throw is through. He has 3 points in the ball game. 45-23, 5:50 to play here in the third quarter. It's been all Ridgewood here this evening. Second throw's right through for Jarvis. He has 4 in the ball game. He'll come out as Wesney checks in. Full court pressure. Gets it back to Patterson, now to Cahill. Back to Patterson. Patterson picks up, it goes all the way across. The ball is down low to Bradford. Bradford, little jumper this time. He airballs it long, but Patterson saves it and gives it to Straub. Straub out front to Cahill, now to Millender. Keegan Millender lost to control, and we've got a tie-up. Ball will be turned over by Ridgewood. That'll be their 8th turnover. 45-24, Coshocton basketball. Jennings to Wesney, now back to Jennings on the right wing. Dribbles towards the left side, is bumped and fouled by Cahill. That's back-to-back fouls. That will be his 3rd personal foul. He'll come out and Molesky will check in. Coshocton will trigger in. All the way to the backcourt it goes to Zach Jennings. Jennings dribbles to the right wing, over to Lonsberry. Or to Conkle, excuse me. Fade away by Conkle, no good. Bradford clears the boards. Bradford gets it off to Patterson, right wing to Millender. Millender takes it all the way himself. Scoop shot's good, just beat him off the dribble. Millender with 8 points in the ball game. Here comes Jennings. Jennings inside. Out it goes to Wesney. He puts up a jumper long, and Patterson rebounds again. Coast to Bradford. Missed the shot, and Conkle rebounds for Coshocton. Conkle to Lopper. He steps into a 3-ball. It's no good. Millender rebounds this trip. Millender coming quickly. Skips it over in the corner, and 3-ball is going to be good by Xander Straub. He continues his monster night.
4 from 6 from beyond the arc.
With the basketball is going to be Coshocton's Lonsberry on the left wing to Jennings. Penetrates, loses control. It'll be deflected out of bounds. Caleb Schrock will get in. For Coshocton, it'll be Jarvis and also getting in Zane Bryant.
Also want to make this note, Dalton Patterson with 12 rebounds, 5 on the offensive end for the Generals.
Goes out to Conkle. Conkle picks up his dribble, goes over to Zach Jennings. Jennings penetrates, little fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound to Lonsberry, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. So that'll be a personal foul. Let's see who they gave that to. Foul's on Millender. It'd be his 3rd. But with a 26-point lead, not a problem. Inside to Jennings, and he scores the basket. Jennings with 8 points in the ball game. Patterson's bumped from behind and beside out of bounds. And Jennings will pick up the personal foul, his first. Have a halftime score for you. At halftime, Riverview leads St. Clairsville by 1, 28-27. Good one down at St. Clairsville. Dalton Patterson with the basketball. Off the dribble, works to the left side to Colin Smith. Smith penetrates, hands it off to Molesky. Now he gives it back to Cahill. Cahill has it stripped by Conkle. Conkle dumps it down low to Lonsberry, who puts it up but draws the two-shot foul. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Jacob Lonsberry at the line.
First time tonight.
First throw is good for Lonsberry. That's his first point of the evening. (50-27). 2:56 to play here in the third. Second throw is good as well. 50-28. Patterson gets it ahead with the ball. Molesky dumps it down to Bradford. Bradford gets to Patterson. Patterson skip pass into the corner to Molesky. His shot short, and rebound Jarvis throws the length of the floor to Lonsberry, who leaked out, and he scored the basket. So Lonsberry with back-to-back points. And we've got a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. Our score, Ridgewood out in front of Coshocton 50-30. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
And welcome back to Ridgewood High School. When your vehicle is in an accident and needs towed, you do have a choice. It's your vehicle, your choice. Think Brillhart's Body Shop. They will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve while getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 622 Main Street in Coshocton.
2:35 to play in the third quarter. 20-point lead for Ridgewood at 50-30. Dalton Patterson has the basketball down the sideline. He's going to be fouled by Conkles. He just rode him down the sideline. Pretty easy call by the official. His second, team's third. Stroup will trigger in. Xander Stroup, 18 points in the ball game. 5 seconds, couldn't get it in. Turnover number 10 for Ridgewood.
You know, and for big as a deficit as this game is, Coshocton not having a turnover in the second half. Here in the third quarter, I should say.
I think when it's all said and done, probably the big number is going to be that rebounding advantage. They have just dominated rebounding here this evening.
I think you're exactly right. When you said it was effort earlier, that nailed it perfectly.
Left side it goes to Conkle. Conkle gives it up to Jarvis, crosses over, now looks to get it over to Conkle, penetrates. Little fadeaway jumper on the rim, no good. It's going to remain with Coshocton's off Cahill. Cahill trying to lobby to get the possession. So with the basketball will be the Redskins. Underneath the hoop is Abe Jarvis. All the way out front to Conkle, now to Jarvis. Jarvis guarded by Patterson. Working the perimeter, Jennings. Jennings down to Conkle. Goes inside. Dumps it to Jarvis. Now to Conkle on the baseline. Almost lost it. And did lose it. Turns it over, and then Colin Smith traveled, so both teams will turnover. Coshocton will maintain possession. 11 Ridgewood turnovers, 6 Coshocton turnovers. Coshocton will have it on the baseline. 1:48 to play here in the third period. Zane Bryant out front it goes to, back to, and shooting a three ball is going to be Jarvis. He's going to be fouled, I believe, by Patterson. And he'll probably go to the line to shoot 3 times.
He certainly will. He's 2 of 2 from the line tonight.
So with the basketball and the shooting will be Abe Jarvis. First throw, in and out, no good. Second throw, that one's good for Jarvis. He has 5 points in the ball game. 50-31. Waiting a few seconds as Dalton Patterson ties his shoelaces. And while we wait, the Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Jarvis throws right through. So Jarvis hits 2 of the 3. Now has 6 points. 50-32. 18-point lead with 1:42 to go here in the third. Cahill to Straub. Straub's bumped and fouled by Lonsberry. It'll be his third. So Patterson will trigger in right below us here, near sideline. Over to Molesky. Back to Patterson. Patterson off the dribble. Out front to Molesky. Now hands it to Straub. Straub dumps it over there. Ball is deflected away and stolen away. And here comes Jennings. Jennings has it stripped and stolen away by Cahill. Both teams with a turnover. Over comes Straub. All the way to Molesky. Molesky steps into a long triple. No good. Rebound Jennings. Jennings brings it himself. Dumps it to Jarvis. Wide open 3-ball for Jarvis. That was all the way down. Missed it. Bradford rebounded. Gets it ahead to Patterson. Patterson across the timeline. Spins into the lane. Backs it out and resets the offense with 47 seconds to play here in the third period. Dalton Patterson out near the timeline. Off the dribble. Penetrates inside. Pulls up. Steps through. Puts it in. Dalton Patterson in double figures with 10 points. Double-double for Dalton Patterson here this evening. Out front it goes to Lonsberry. 22 seconds to play, 52-32. Lonsberry to Jarvis in the post area looking. Skip pass cross to Jennings. Zach Jennings will back it all the way back out. Down to 7. Jennings jumper on the way. Rolls off no good. And Bradford hauls in another board. And Molesky at the buzzer. Off the rim, no good. We've played 3. The score after 3 periods of play is Ridgewood 52, Coshocton 32. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
The Coshocton Opportunity School has the highest graduation rate out of 86 similar programs in the state of Ohio and is rated as exceeds standards in all areas of graduation. They have a combined administrative experience of 55 years and combined teaching experience of 127 years. They offer a state-required core curriculum, a career-based instruction program, and several electives including art, life skills, parenting, and relationship building. Please call 740-622-3600 if you are interested in applying.
Fourth quarter, Ridgewood has it coming out. Coshocton trying to double team, skip pass all the way across. Trying to get to the basket, and he does, is Xander Straub. Straub with 20 points in the ball game to lead all scorers. Lonsberry cut off, gets to Conkle from way downtown. 3 balls no good, and Millender back in rebounds, but he has it stripped and stolen away. Gives it to Jennings, and he scores. Zach Jennings, turnover number 13 for Ridgewood, and we have a whistle and a foul. And that'll be the 15th foul. And picking up that foul is going to be Jacob Lonsberry. That's his 4th. Lonsberry will take a break as Hudson Wesney will check in. 54-34. 20-point lead here early in the 4th period. Colin Smith gets the basketball and the pressure and hands it back to Millender. Millender crosses over, gets it all the way down, dumps it down. We've got a whistle and foul from behind. Picking up that personal foul will be Alec Lauper, his first. And it'll be on the baseline with Ridgewood triggering in. 54-34. Ridgewood with the 20-point lead. They dump it down to Colin Smith, and we got a whistle. And as Colin Smith just snuck in from that backside and was fouled by Lauper. And I believe it'll be a 1-and-1, as that's the 7th team foul. So Colin Smith at the line.
First time tonight at the line for Colin Smith.
Looking for his first point, missed it, and Lauper rebounded. Lauper gets it ahead to Jennings, down the right side, all the way to the hoops, dumps it down, and we got an offensive foul as Strout picks up the charge, and turnover for Coshocton will be their 8th.
Yep, Lauper just a little bit out of control on the possession.
A little moisture on the floor, and they're getting that cleaned up. Ridgewood now gets it into Millender. Millender ahead to Molesky. Molesky has numbers. He just takes it himself. Now he gives it up to Smith. Colin Smith just powers in, gets the basket, and draws the foul. Just a strength basket right there for Colin Smith.
Official telling Colin Smith to knock off the taunting a little bit there. And nice move by Colin Smith. Great strength around the basket.
Caleb Schrock back in. 56-34. 57-34. Smith hits the three-point play. Bradford back, Smith out. Lonsberry brings it up all the way. Nobody guarded him. He just laid it in. So Lonsberry with 6 points, and now we're heading the other way with numbers is Molesky. He'll back it out. 57-36. Patterson high out near the timeline, guarded by Conkle. He takes it himself inside, loses control. No, they're going to say a foul from behind. That'll probably be on Conkle. And that'll be his third foul. and 10th team foul, so that will send Patterson to the line to shoot 2. Patterson, a couple bounces, and in and out, no good. Kobe Moore is going to get in, and Lonsberry will take a break. Patterson try to split the pair, and he does. Patterson with 11 points in the ball game. Here comes Jennings. Jennings all the way to the basket, skips it out to Jarvis. 3 ball on the way, front iron no good, and basket rebounded by Millender and fouled by Conkle. And being 2 more free throws coming. 4th foul now on Conkle.
Millender's first time to the free throw line tonight.
Millender with 8 points in the ball game. First free throw right through. Millender with 9. If he cashes this in, he'll be the 3rd player in double figures. Millender at the line, 59-36. Missed the front end, ball batted around. Bradford with another rebound, gets it back out. Now reset the offense with 6:15 to play in the 4th quarter. Dalton Patterson across to Cahill. Cahill off the dribble, penetrates down, gets to Patterson, all the way back out to Caleb Schrock, now to Millender. Millender off the dribble, penetrates to the hoop, skip pass out, and another foul on Coshocton. Another 2-shot opportunity for Ridgewood.
Keegan Millender again, 1 of 2 from the free throw line in his last time there just a minute ago.
Millender with 9 points. And he makes that, so he's into double figures with 10. 3 players now in double figures. Second throw on the way. He rattles home. Keegan Millender with 11 in the ball game. Lonsberry across the timeline. Gives the basketball up. Moore from way downtown. Banks in a 3. 61-39. 5:45 to go here in the ball game. Quickly the other way. His ball stolen away by Lonsberry from Millender. And Schrock deflects the pass out of bounds, so the ball will remain with Coshocton with 5:39 to play in the ball game. 61-39, 22-point lead for the Generals. Into the corner, Moore. He's going to try another 3 ball. That's no good, and rebound comes down to Bradford. He's had a bunch of them too.
That makes his 10th.
So with the basketball is Millender out near the timeline, left side to Schrock. Ridgewood content to run some clock, and Ridgewood will take a 30-second timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Any day's a great day for lunch or dinner at the Warehouse Steak & Stein. They have half-price appetizers every Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. And don't forget about their daily specials. Every Monday they feature their wings. It's half-price burgers on Tuesday, and Thursday stop in for their delicious tender prime rib. Plus, don't forget their weekend entertainment. They are Comedy Central every 2nd and 4th Saturdays, now through April. So stop in and relax, enjoy some great food, and take a break from winter. The Warehouse Steak & Stein, located in historic Roscoe Village. And if you'd like to do carry-out, call the warehouse at 740-622-4001.
39, Ridgewood comfortably in front. And Ridgewood looking to win this ball game and move on into the tournament. Ridgewood has it. Millender goes all the way out front. Millender again has it back. Now off the dribble. Cross to Cahill, down to Patterson. Patterson now to Melander. 4:45 to play in the ball game. Patterson backs it out near the timeline. Takes it all the way inside. Now runs into trouble, and Patterson's going to travel. 15th turnover. If the only thing Ridgewood has done wrong tonight is the 15 turnovers.
Yeah, that's the only stat that we've kept track of that they might want to tidy up for their next game here come Friday.
Been the big thing, and Coach, he'll tell you about it at almost every interview, has been the number of turnovers they've had. Lauper now with the basketball from way downtown, a three-ball, and he banks one in.
Banks open tonight.
Lauper with 6 points, 61-42. Cahill all the way across to Patterson, high on the left side. Now to Melander. To Cahill to Melander, backdoor to Patterson, and he'll just dribble it out and re-trigger the offense with 3:48 to go in the ball game. 61-42. Ball's deflected and stolen away by Zane Bryant. Another turnover for Ridgewood. Ahead to Jarvis. He lets a three ball go and he hits it. Abe Jarvis buries a triple. Makes it 61-45, and we'll have a timeout. Full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball, WTNS, Coshocton.
I'm Stacy Rice from Coshocton Collision Center. Winter driving can be hazardous, so be careful when you drive and the weather turns bad. If you have an accident, come to Coshocton Collision Center. We use the latest environmentally friendly paint products from PPG. We put you, the customer, first by using these products to preserve our environment. We complete auto body repairs as promised, offer free computerized estimates, and guarantee our work. For all your body repair needs, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson's Carpet and Furniture, or call 623-7347.
We're back and underway. Ridgewood has it, up 16 with 3:30 to play. Cahill gets to Patterson, has numbers. Patterson dumps it down to Bradford. Now he's into double figures. Caden Bradford with a double-double. He has 10 points and 10 rebounds. And putting the shot up and drawing the foul will be Zach Jennings. So he'll be at the line to shoot two. Jennings in the ball game in double figures with 10 points.
Jennings 1 of 3 from the free throw line.
Unusual for him. He's an excellent foul shooter. His first throw is right through. 11 points in the ball game. Coshocton with 2 players in double figures. Molesky back. Straub pulls it down. 63-46. 63-47 as Jennings hits a pair. They get it into Cahill, hand it to Patterson. Patterson all the way down the line, now dumps it to Bradford. Little jumper from the wing and hits it. Caden Bradford with a hoop. He has 12 points in the ball game, 65-47. Left wing, Lonsberry lets a three ball go, rattles in and out. Bradford rebounds it, gives it to Patterson. Patterson races across the timeline, now goes over to Cahill to Melander, to Cahill to Patterson. 2:45 to play in the ball game. 18-point Ridgewood lead at 65-47. Patterson in, puts it on the rim, missed the shot. Lonsberry rebounds. Lonsberry skips it over to Jennings. He lets a three ball go from the wing, no good, and ball on the deck. It'll stay with Coshocton. Ball's deflected off of Cahill. 2:25 to go in this one. It's been all Ridgewood from the opening get-go. They lead at 65-47, dump it down to Bradford, and we've got a whistle, and it looks like another foul. And Caden Bradford will pick up the foul, grabbing Jennings' arm, and that should put him in the bonus, and he'll shoot the 1-and-1.
Again, Jennings 3 of 5 from the free throw line tonight.
Zach Jennings at the line. First throw is in for Jennings. 13 points in the ball game. One away from his average. And he got his average. He has 14 in the ball game. 65-49. Patterson quickly the other way. Dumps it down to Millender, wide open, lays it in. Good recognition, and Keegan Millender gets the basket. 13 for Millender. Now to Bryant. Bryant now has the ball to Jennings, takes it himself to the basket and scores it. Zach Jennings now with 16 points. Patterson across the timeline, dumps it down low, and laying it in will be Braden Molesky. He has 4 points in the ball game. 69-51, 145. Conkle from way downtown bounces over, and it'll be. And Coshocton putting all the substitutes in now. And Ridgewood has Kobe Maslowski off the bench. They're bringing in their people as well. Trent Warden's in, Cohen Cabot in. So 1:41 to go, 69-51. Ridgewood the winner, and it looks like they'll be moving on in this tournament, and they'll be playing at home on Friday night. For an opponent, we have not yet heard who the opponent will be. Cahill gets it ahead to Cabot. Cabot all the way across to Warden. Warden back out front. Schrock. Now Cabot has it on the left wing. Just puts it under his arm. Goes back out to Caleb Schrock. Schrock holds it with 1:20 to go in the ball game. Being guarded by Bentley Cunningham. Also Antoine Johns in. They got him trapped in the corner. And also in the lineup for Coshocton was Logan Lonsberry, and they're going to foul. Cunningham's going to foul. Looks like number 15, Josiah Cahill. And the fan favorites getting off the bench.
Student section chanting, put in Charles, and there goes Charles Cruz.
So at the free throw line, it's going to be Cahill.
First one, no good.
Whoops. Well, wait a minute. Now we got Cruz gets in, and Schrock comes out. .55 seconds to go in this one, 69-51. And second one's good by Cahill. He has 7 points, and he'll come out. And getting in the lineup will be Grant Lammers. Cunningham across the timeline. Now gives the basketball out front to Lonsberry. There's to Antoine Johns. Johns dribbles left side to Cunningham. Cunningham skips it over to Lonsberry. Thought about it. Now skips it out to Johns. Johns floats one up, bounces around, tipped around, and comes down to Quincy Haynes. Haynes to Cabot, across to Lammers. 28 seconds to go in this one, 70-51. Hand the ball to Cruz. Cruz out front, guarded by Cox. Now it goes over, and Lammers puts it under his arm with 14 seconds to go. Now gives it up to Cruz. Cruz almost lost it. Throws it over to Quincy Haynes, down to 3 seconds. He just holds it, and that's going to do it. So Ridgewood is moving on as they defeat Coshocton here this evening by a score of 70-51. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Do you need health care without the wait? Muskingum Valley Health Center's urgent care is now open to serve all residents in Coshocton and surrounding counties. From feeling under the weather to a sprained ankle, MVHC Urgent Care is here for all of your urgent health care needs. Simply walk in and be seen 7 days a week at the new MVHC Urgent Care located at 235 Kenwood Drive in Coshocton, directly across from Jeff Drennan Ford. MVHC Urgent Care. Healthcare without the wait.
Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on award-winning research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Shane Pyle at 622-3110. Shane can discuss your specific needs and provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Shane Pyle at 622-3110 in Coshocton for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
This guy has a mattress on the roof of his car. She's putting on makeup while she's driving. Turn signals, people.
It's not you, it's them. But your independent insurance agent has you covered. They'll help you choose the Grange auto coverage you want for your unique needs. You can't choose who's on the road, but you can choose the right protection for the way they drive.
Call Albertson Insurance at 740-622-0572.
Policy and coverage not available in all states.
Start spring by beating the rush and stopping in to Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. This is General Sales Manager Craig Abner. We just received the hardest to find low-mile vehicles between $17,000 and $23,000. From SUVs to sedans, we have them all in your price range, and they won't last long. We have the most desirable vehicles all in one location. So stop in for a good buy before interest rates increase. Also, if you have a vehicle with under 100,000 miles and are thinking about selling it, bring it down. Let us buy it. Visit us online for your next vehicle at Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Coshocton.com.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center is committed to prioritizing the safety of our patients. That promise of better care is reflected in our achievement of a Leapfrog Hospital Safety Grade A for safety excellence and a top 10% ranking for patient safety in the nation from Health Grades 2 years in a row. We strive to be the gold standard of care and have demonstrated that pledge to every patient with our commitment to patient safety. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
In the nation, we know how it feels when a company doesn't treat you like a priority. You feel small. Or worst of all, like you're just a voice in a crowd. At Nationwide, we put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call Scott Boyer in Coshocton today at 740-622-2131.
Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval. Availability and details vary. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
This is Jay Shepler, General Sales Manager at Jeff Drennan Ford. At Jeff Drennan Ford, we have the area's largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including trucks. Our large inventory means you don't have to go out of town to find the vehicle you want. From Expeditions and Suburbans to fit the entire family to diesel trucks, Broncos, and fuel-efficient cars. We have the selection to help you find the perfect vehicle. Check out our inventory online at jeffdrennanford.com or shop locally at Jeff Drennan Ford, 801 South 2nd Street in Coshocton.
We're back, and it was Ridgewood moving on in the tournament as they defeat Coshocton here this evening by a score of 70-51. Ridgewood led at the end of the first break 26-10. It was 39-20 at the half, up 20 at after 3 at 52-32, and they win it here this evening 70-51. Taking a look at individual scoring, first for the winners, they had 4 players in double figures led by Xander Straub. Straub, an excellent night tonight with 20 points, and was really the key figure in that first quarter, is hitting 3 triples for the Generals. Number 2 was Keegan Millender. Millender finished with 13 points in the ball game. Caden Bradford added 12. Dalton Patterson 11 more. Patterson and Bradford, as you'll hear later from a rebounding stand, both had double-doubles for the Ridgewood Generals. Josiah Cahill had 7 points in the ball game. Braden Molesky 4, and Colin Smith had 3 points. That is the general total of 70. For Coshocton, they had 2 players in double figures, led by Zach Jennings. Jennings had 16 points in the ball game. He had 1 3-ball, 4 2-balls, and 6 free throws for his 16 points. Colton Conkle, also in double figures, had 10 points on a pair of 3-point field goals, a 2, and a couple free throws. Abe Jarvis just missed double figures. He had 9 points on 1 3-ball, a 2-ball, and 4 free throws. Rounding out the scoring, Jacob Lonsberry and Alec Lopper had 6 points apiece. Kobe Moore added 4 off the bench. That is the Redskin total of 51. Now looking at the final team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Ridgewood on top of Coshocton 70-51. From three-point land, Coshocton was 7 of 26 for 26%. Ridgewood was 5 of 13 for 38%. 2-point field goals, Coshocton 8 of 19 for 42%. Ridgewood was 24 of 35 for 68%. From the free throw line, Coshocton was 14 of 19 for 73%. Ridgewood was 7 of 13 for 53%. In the rebounding department, it was Ridgewood really out-rebounding Coshocton 36-14. And turnovers, Coshocton had 8, Ridgewood had 16.
Well, I tell you what, a couple of things really stick out to you. One was rebounding and three-point shooting here tonight. Ridgewood dominated the boards and, shot the ball really well in that first half to jump out to that big lead, and Coshocton was never able to dent it at all.
Absolutely. Rebounding a very big factor in the ball game, and there was a few possessions where Ridgewood probably had, 3, 4, maybe even 5 offensive rebounds on a possession, and that goes just to what you said earlier was effort. You got to give effort under the boards. Just looked like Coshocton was kind of standing and watching, and Ridgewood doing a great job rebounding and putting in some putbacks there. But absolutely, you take a look at 2-point field goals. Ridgewood, again, 24 of 35, and Coshocton was 8 of 19. Just a lot of looks, and I think a lot of those came from the paint. A few fast breaks, but a lot of those to Caden Bradford down low. And, a few stats here, rebounding stats I want to talk about. Dalton Patterson leading the game on both sides with 12 rebounds. Caden Bradford with 11. Anytime you can get that many rebounds on 2 players, one of them being your post player, things are going well for you. And the only thing, as we mentioned late in the fourth quarter there, the only thing Ridgewood, has to work on is turnovers. They had 16. Coshocton only with 8, but, in the game, when you look at the deficit, really didn't matter a whole lot in this one.
Well, Ridgewood moves on, and they'll have a home game on Friday night. With the winner of meeting the winner of Bel Air and Union Local. In the last report, with a couple minutes to go, Bel Air had a 4 or 5 point lead, and we have not yet received a final on that. So stay tuned to WTNS, and you'll get that score a little later on in the evening. Also, last report in overtime, Riverview and St. Clairsville. So also another game of local interest that everybody be interested to see if they could get a final score on that one. So the last order of business for us here this evening, first of all, we want to say, Coshocton bows out with an 8-15 record. The season was kind of up and down, but played well late. And they'll look forward with a few players coming for next season to really trying to keep things going for the Redskins.
I do have the live stream of the St. Clairsville Riverview game, and taking a look at this scoreboard here, pretty hard to read, but it sure does look like St. Clairsville 70, Riverview 66 with 8.5 seconds left. Looks like team's coming out of a huddle now. So again, assuming I'm reading that scoreboard correctly on this live stream, and they're not as good as our live stream, but it's good. So our scoreboard easily to read, but yeah, again 70-66. Looks like St. Clairsville, again the home team with 8.5 seconds left, going to get a victory there.
All right, so once again, last order of business for us will be the warehouse player of the game. And tonight we're going to give it to Xander Straub. Straub, even though he didn't have the double-double, instrumental getting things off and running for Ridgewood tonight as he poured in all those threes, finished with 20 points in the ball game, and he'll be the recipient of a gift certificate. Good for an old-fashioned Warehouse cheeseburger and onion rings, courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. A lot of thanks to be done here this evening at Ridgewood from our camera crew and streaming crew. We have Casey Claxon, who directs traffic down there. Also, Judd Bone, Emma Merryman was on the camera. We appreciate their help as usual. Want to thank Trevor Griffith back at WTNS Central. My partner, Chris Wallace. I'm Steve Corries. Final score here this evening is Ridgewood moving on as they defeat Coshocton by a score of 70-51. Have a nice night, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs of this broadcast are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.